Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday the 7th of August 2019. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot for this reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of, and thank you so much for joining me. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I'd be ever so kind. And let's see what the Wild Unknown Tarot wants you to know for Wednesday the 7th of August. Got the Three of Swords in reverse, the Father of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so because they're all in reverse, let's read them both ways round. First, we have minor conflict, which you rise above because you're emotionally far too mature to bother with that. And you are much more invested in tying your heart back up together and healing yourself and preventing heartbreak. So what this card means is that you feel good within yourself. You're not heartbroken. You're independent. You feel wonderful. Emotionally, you're connected. And you're especially connected with things that are in the past, and you get closure. You feel like things are done now, and there is no more conflict. So people, places, things that have caused you grief in the past, you finally get this shift of energy where you've now healed from it. You grow out of contemplating those things and being hurt by them, and you really remove the conflict in your life. It's weird how these things happen. Sometimes you were bullied as a child and it affects you and plagues you your whole life, and then you do a little bit of work on it, like you do cognitive behavior therapy, or you just do some journaling about it, or you go see a therapist and talk about it, and suddenly a wave comes along and it feels like a shift. And it's like, okay, I recognize that I was bullied, but it no longer touches me. It no longer affects me on a day-to-day basis. I just know it. I no longer feel it every day. I'm no longer in it. I'm an outside observer now. So you're able to let go of something really, really significant and something that's really been painful. You can let go of an addiction. You can let go of a past relationship that didn't work out. You can let go of a dream that you were really just wanting to realize, and you were killing yourself in the process. So you'd been acting since the age of 5 and working as a waiter in LA with the dream of being an actor, and you're now 45 and it's still not working, and now you're 55 and it's still not working, and you never ever give up on the dream. It just means that, at some point, when do you say, okay, enough is enough and I'm just torturing myself here? And when do you let go of that to replace it with something that you can actually do? So look at your life and see where there are problem areas and what you can let go of. Rise above those things easily and effortlessly. The cup represents water, feelings, emotions, spirituality. And the black swan is, we have the white swan usually as, the queen owns them, doesn't she, here in England? And the black swan is always seen as like this dark side of the soul, as this evil doppelganger, like the evil twin, But the Father of Cups is someone who absorbs negativity and transforms it into light. Because that's the only way you can get to a position of being the king or the queen of a suit, is when you transcend that element and you're no longer affected by it. So negativity and positivity, they're all absorbed, and they all are kind of recycled to mean the same thing, which is emotional energy and emotional heat. And he is fueled by that. He uses that to move along in life. And the water energy can certainly soothe the pain of this. It can put this back together again. This used to be a heart, but it was skewered and disappeared, and now someone has clumsily tried to repair it. By filling it with spiritual energy and watery energy and nurturing this, it will grow back and it will overgrow the swords. So let go. The swords are being pulled out of your heart chakra, out of your pain center. You're overcoming those. You're energized by each pain being removed, and you're able to replace that loss with something positive. So each one of these 5 things that used to be conflicts in the past, trivial conflicts, can now be different options of what you want to do. So I've got space. I don't feel heartbroken anymore. I'm not pining over what was lost, the house on the beach that I lost, or I don't have that resentment against my brother anymore, or I am no longer heartbroken about this man. I can now move forward with my life, and I can go on a trip. I can enroll in a different class. I can go on a retreat for personal healing. I can train as a yoga instructor. I can go visit one of the heart chakras of the world. Like, let me go to Mount Shasta in California to see the root chakra of the world, or Alice Springs, the sacral chakra of, not the sacral, the solar plexus of the world. And because you have healing space and you've mastered your negative emotions, you've now got the option to really have fun and to decide, what am I going to do next? What is my desire? Do I want to be in a new relationship? Do I want to be in a relationship with a higher power first? Do I want to do meditation? Do I want to be on the stage and be a dancer and be seen as that? What is it that I want? It's really coming back in after the heartbreak. Once you're heartbroken, there's a period of, I can't do anything because I'm just so useless. No one loves me. No one cares about me. I don't have any talent. When reason resumes, sanity returns, you realize that you do have a lot of talent and that you can do certain things which require specialist talent. So I do want to be a dancer. I do want to be an engineer or an electrician. If that's the case, then enroll in those courses. Have the faith in yourself to make your hopes and dreams come true. It's your life. It's your experience of the world. It's no one else's. And you shape the future the way you want it to. And not as a result of, you broke my heart, therefore I'm going to outdo you. It's, I've got over the things that have happened to me. I'm back in myself. I'm energized. I'm focused on what I want in my world. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else. And I'm turning these trivialities, I'm turning these into positive hobbies or adventures, or I'm taking one very seriously and I'm turning that into my life purpose, and I'm going to run with it, and I'm really going to emotionally help myself and other people with this, because every time I live this life purpose, I heal myself, other people, and myself again via other people. So if you decide, okay, I've mastered the emotional realm, so I've mastered emotion, spirituality, creativity, healing, I have compassion for other people's pain, why don't I work as a life coach? And you sign up for a life coach course. Every time you do life coaching and empower other people, you really take another ribbon of these 3 swords, and eventually you take all of them away and that heart just reappears and the swords disappear. Yeah, that's why a lot of people, they say, can I work as a healer when I'm unhealed? And if, you know, the human condition is to be unhealed. If everyone waited until they were 100% healed, then we wouldn't have any healers on planet Earth because everyone's unhealed. Number-wise, we've got 3 and 1 is 4 and 5 is 9. 9 is spirituality and completion. So the main point is to connect with the higher realms so that you can heal. You can be given spiritual energy that helps you overcome the heartbreak, the sense of loss, the sense of not achieving something, the sense of failure, whatever it is, that prevents you from taking something, an opportunity that may seem trivial, but still it's an opportunity that you can make huge and you can grow into a vocation. It's because you have the emotional strength to hop over these things that hold you back. Usually you're able to grasp one of these purposes, and it's like I'm seeing you holding on to one of those water ski handles at the back of a boat, and you're water skiing and you're holding on to one of these wands for dear life, and you're being pulled along like a water skier, being pulled on into your new life purpose. And it's interesting that it's on water skis because it's the water that enables you to get to your passion and to get nearer to what it is you want to do. And the water skiing analogy in itself is very fun-loving and joyous. So whatever brings you a sense of joy and enthusiasm and light at the end of the tunnel and a look to the future today, that's the way forward. If it takes you back into heartbreak and loss and betrayal, then that is not the way forward. The way forward is emotional freedom, happiness, joy, fulfillment, excitement. That's the way to recognize that you're on the right track. If you're getting bogged down with stuff and feeling worse, then you're going in this direction. So make sure you face that way. So that's what I get for you today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology so I can answer any questions you may have. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Oh, and please hit the subscribe button and share these videos if you like them. All the best.